what's happening, everyone, again, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great one out there. I kind of felt like just chilling out with a little Spin Hero right now. I was thinking about what I wanted to play, because right now, again, it's a whole story. We'll talk about it while we play, but I was like, what do I want to do? And you know what? A little Spin Hero will do you well. So let's go ahead and try it again. We're going to go ahead and just do the normal with Alaric, the Blessed Knight with Divine Grace. So my niece is having a party at my mom's house today. And so I have like, I mean, I can kind of go whenever, but I have a little bit of time. So I was like, well, let's play a little Spin Hero before I head over there. See how we do here. Okay, so let's see. Let's just go ahead and start spinning. That's the best way to begin, is by just spinning. A little damage, a little defense, or a little magic rather. It always begins relatively straightforward, you know? So last night I had to go to my mom's house to kind of help set up some lights and different things for my niece's party today. And the funniest thing, you know what? Let's try something different. Let's try the arrow archer build. Let's go with an archer build. So as I went there last night, no keys. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have gone there, huh? We set up the lights, which, by the way, was an ordeal. Not because of the setting it up part, but sometimes my mom wants things done a certain way, which may not always be the best way. So, you know, the typical, you know, you may be trying to explain to your parents, you know, this might not work, but they wanted it a certain way. Anyways, it worked out in the end. So my mom had apparently rented what I thought was going to be a bounce house for my niece and her little friends coming over. Oh, no. This was not a normal bounce house. This is a giant water slide with a pool at the bottom, inflatable, like it's huge. And the whole time I'm like, as the people came and setting up, which by the way, they came at like 9 o'clock at night to set it up when they're supposed to be there between 5 and 7, just saying, like, you know. But this thing it takes up the entire backyard. I said, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, I didn't know it was going to be that big. Well, now you know. Now you know. So I'm actually really curious to see how it actually works. Since I only got to see it in the dark, I didn't really get to see it in the light. So I just saw this towering inflatable thing, and I'm genuinely curious. Let's go ahead and give it a reroll. Let's try and start early in getting our archer build going there. Porcupine. Do you guys remember the movie Homeward Bound? Homeward Bound, I used to watch that movie over and over and over. Especially the second one. That movie sticks with me. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to nostalgically just like go and watch it, just to see how it holds up today. But there was a scene, I don't remember the name of the dog, but it was the white dog, and he had kind of a red mouth or whatever. And he ran into a porcupine, and the spikes, of course, like got all up on his face and everything. And that specific scene from that specific movie always made me so scared of porcupines. I mean, I like genuinely terrified. If me and my friends would go play in the woods during the day after school or something, I was actually terrified of running into a porcupine and ending up with spikes just all over me. Little did I know that, you know, I don't think porcupines are really a thing too much like in Florida. I mean, actually, I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe I should still be worried about that. Maybe I should still be worried about them. And I did not know. I like how we're stacking poison. We could definitely go with like a poison archer kind of build there. We do need... I think we need a bow though. We're going to need a bow so that this can actually do something. You know, I feel like we're lacking in the bow department. Restores 3 HP when use is not full. Oh, that's a good one. I really do want to go for this. Still nothing, huh? I really want to get the bow. That's what I'm feeling we need at this moment. But for now, just to at least kind of edge towards that build, we can at least start with the poison knives and the throwing things and everything. Because we're not using this to full effect, I don't think. From what it seems like. Now we have some bleed stacked on us. Man, that was a good movie, though. I used to watch... There were certain movies that I just used to watch all the time. Homeward Bound 2... Used to watch Lion King with my brother a lot. That was like a classic, obviously. oh, when Christmas time came around, I couldn't tell you exactly what movies they were, but man, I was watching some Christmas movies, all the classics. Never really got into Charlie Brown, but stuff like that. I guess Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is probably one that, let's keep restoring that HP, huh? Give us some sustainability. An owlbear, I gotta tell you, is just an interesting mixture of animals. Kind of reminds me of when I found out that ligers were actually real. I used to watch that cartoon Zoids when they came out, which actually I got pretty into Zoids. I would buy the model kits once a weekend. I would buy the model kits. They were $5 for the small ones, $10 for the medium ones, 10 to 15, and then a heaping $20 when when you wanted the big one. And I remember getting the big one. It was the white liger. It was the coolest thing ever. I mean, this thing was just awesome. I loved putting those things together. I would just spend the whole day reading a book and putting my Zoid Liger model kit together. And then I don't even know how I stopped. Like, what happened to stop me from continuing to play with Zoids and stuff like that. I think because it was kind of in my phase of slightly transitioning out of playing action figures, and I think that I had my normal action figures fighting my model kits, and you know, the model kits did not really last with all their breakable pieces, so that wasn't really great. But yeah, the Zoids were cool. So anyways, getting back to what I was saying, the Liger, I thought that was just a made-up thing. I thought that was like a mythical beast, some dragon-esque chupacabra or something. Still nothing? Reroll me. Nothing, huh? Let's get the bomb. Explodes doing 60 damage to the enemy can only be used once. Why not? Toss it out there. But have you guys seen that video? I mean, there's probably more now. I haven't looked in a long time. But there's a video of a liger, that like an actual lion-tiger crossbreed. That thing is huge. It towers over like anything. I don't know how big it is, but it is big. It's big. And this one video, I never forget about it. I guess it's the trainer that has, of course, has raised this liger from infancy, I'm sure. And the liger walks up to the lady and just stands on its hind legs and puts its arms like on the lady's shoulders. If that thing so much as had an instinctive thought of hunger, that lady was she was done.
Lose. Good day, sir.
She would have been liger food, whatever that entails, which I'm imagining is probably just meat. Probably just a lot of meat. Enchanted Fairy, you got a lot of health, but you gotta go. You gotta go. Speaking of fairies, my wife is reading a lot of like fantasy books. Like, not that kind. I mean, like fantasy books, like dragons and stuff like that. And she's been getting into ACOTAR, which I guess is a big book series right now, a big like fantasy series, and I guess they have like fairies and stuff. I think I'm thinking of the right series. She's read a few, and I don't know a thing about it, but my Instagram feed is filled with nothing but ACOTAR stuff, just because I always send her things relating to it. So I'm kind of getting to understand the characters, not because I've read it or looked at it in any capacity, strictly because I send my wife memes on Instagram and reels from Instagram about it. You know, I really would like to get into the quiver. We're not really doing anything from here, are we? Not at all. We need our bow. Everything else is doing decent, though. We could probably use some sort of health regeneration, because we're definitely beginning to need and want for it a little bit. Definitely could use a little bit. Like, I don't doubt that we'll get through this first boss here. I doubt a little bit that we'll get through the first boss here, but at the same time, I do feel like we should at least be able to get to the next section here and get some health regeneration. That's what we definitely need. He does have at least some poison on him, so that's good. You know what I think is kind of cool? Actually, I didn't even notice. I like the tentacles that our forest turtle, is summoning around him to attack us. I think that's actually kind of cool. It's kind of a neat little art style idea. You know, I'm starting to feel a little bit a little bit iffy about our chances actually on this one. I feel like our archer stealth ninja build or whatever is actually not. We're close. We're. Can we do 110 damage on the next turn? That don't add up. That don't add up.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Oh, we get another spin? Hold on, don't lose me yet. Don't lose me yet. We can probably hit 74. We can probably hit... Where's the poison? It's almost there! It's almost there!
You lose. Good day, sir.
Just put me back in there. Just put me back in there. Maybe the... Set me on this path. Set me on this path. Maybe the archer... We really could have. Let's just start over. Let's just start over. You know, this was supposed to be a quick little fun game, you know, before I head out. But I didn't want it to be that quick. That was a little ridiculous, to be honest. Okay. Let's see if we get a bow. If we get a bow this time... You know what? We might just go warrior build. We might just go straight warrior build. We might forget the fancy stuff and just swing out our sword. Just that was easy. There's our quiver again. Forget it. Gives +2 armor for each space above. +1 damage to adjacent strength weapons. Well, we definitely are going to be going strength, so I think that this might be the right option. We don't have a key unless it doesn't need one. I like it. I like it. What do we get? Some gold and a common symbol. I'll take it. Knife again. See, I do like applying poison, though. When health is not full. I really do like applying poison. I like cumulative effects over time. Bleed, poison, whatever else it may be. I am a big fan of that. Burn. Give it to me. So maybe if we can kind of glance between the two. Of just pure attack and strength, and then maybe a little bit of poison on the side. Maybe that'd be the ticket. Maybe that'd give us what we need. Okay, spin me again. Spin me over and over. Little stack up. I like it. There you go. Just a big old critical hit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gives 7 armor. Gives 6 armor plus damage to adjacent agility weapons. Let's do it. I think that's that'll help our poison knife as we kind of go in that direction. This is such a fun, simple game, like simple to understand, simple to just hop right into it, and at the same time is, you know what? I've just kind of noticed you get the same reward kind of playing this as just playing regular O/ just cranking the arm, just cranking it out. I mean, you're getting the same kind of effects here in some capacity. Nice lineup, nice adjacency. You love to see a little bit of adjacency in here. We haven't even been scratched. We're good to go. HOTTOGO. We are good to go. And you should be done now. You should be moving on. Moving on. Our buckler's doing wonderful work. Venomous Dagger. Now we're talking some that's the poison I want to see. That's what I want to see. Ratfolk Warlock. I gotta say, I like a good pixel art style. I like a good art style that's just pixels for days. Looks good. Gives you an idea, a semblance of what it would be. Doing some good damage on him. That's easy. That's quick and easy. Frail on him. We're moving. Deal 25 damage every 3 spins. I really like how they integrate certain weapons into this game as well. Obviously a great sword. Slow to swing, but when it swings, man, does it hit. Or you can even go like axe build if you want to, which we don't have any other axes. So let's not. Let's go with the great sword. I'm actually kind of wanting that. We don't have any keys, so unfortunately we can't do anything with that. We go to the shop. How much gold do we have? 152. I don't remember the average cost of things. Let's go for a fight first, I think. Oh, no. Yeah. Right? Hello? Why you no clicky? Oh, continue. I have to do it that way. Alright, fight first, and then we'll go to the shop after. No clicky. Oh, I used to watch Emperor's New Groove. That's a good one. Remember when Disney movies, or even any, well, yeah, it was mostly Disney. Disney would have movies, and then, like, I don't know, a few months to a year later, they would have a random TV show from the same character. Like, you know, obviously there's Aladdin, but then there was an Aladdin TV show. There was obviously a Lion King, then there was a Lion King TV show. I used to love when they do that. Man, those are good times. I almost said they need more TV shows, but I don't think that's quite right. Let's go ahead and let's get the short sword. Let's go ahead and keep that. Let's go to the store real quick just to see if there's anything here interesting. We're not really doing magic, so let's ignore that. Venomous dagger, another one. We could just keep stacking and stacking. A bronze key, rusty axe, plated boots. Gives 1 symbol removal, symbol reroll, restore 30 HP and mana, rerolls all shop items. Well, we definitely don't need to heal. Tell you what, let me get the key. Let's get the key. And do I want to get a venomous dagger again? I do, actually. Answer is as simple as that. Yes, I do. Where rat?
Bring out the owl!
Can't see him if you can't hit him, and hit him we shall. That's some good D. That's some decent D. Look at that. And he's already got some poison stacked on him. How much did he got through our armor. We could probably build up a little bit more armor as we play up. We got the buckler there, though, so we get a little bit. It's decent. It's decent. How much is he hitting for? He's got some poison on us now. He's got some vampirism, too. That's not a big deal. Do you think a were-rat is just a regular mouse, like, during the day, but, like, when the full moon comes out, like, kind of changes a little bit? Like, during the day, Mickey Mouse. At night, I don't know. What's a bad mouse? A rat? In general, what's a bad mouse? I was trying to think of a bad mouse character, but I couldn't think of one off the top of my head. Who's the opposite of Mickey? Like, who's Mickey's arch rival? It's not Donald Duck. They're kind of like the Goku and Vegeta of Disney. Who would be Mickey's arch rival? His arch nemesis, actually. Now that I'm thinking about that. Who is it? Does he even have one? Goofy? It can't be Goofy. Look at this thing!
Bring out the owl!
50 damage every 5 spins. Cooldown resets on elite or boss kill. Applies 8 poison. War Mage Helm. 3 armor. 3 armor for each space below. 5 for each adjacent magic weapons. We're not doing magic, so that's kind of eh. Should we reroll this just to try? There's your bow. Okay, if we wanted to, but we're not doing that now. Thief Glove. I don't want any of that. Reroll me again. Bloodseeker. Deals 20 damage every 2 spins. Ooh, 3 damage permanently if enemy dies on attack. Ooh, but this is also good. Plus 10 armor, plus 2 damage to adjacent strength weapons, which we're building. These two are the way to go. It's just which one do we do? Man. I gotta say, like, the Bloodseeker seems really good. But we have our other greatsword in there, which is already like a 3-spin Marty. So let's actually start plating up. Let's actually start kind of building towards a defense. Because last time we played this, that was one thing we clearly lacked on. Was eventually in that defense realm. That's some good D. That's some good attack as well. So he attacks with 24, does nothing. 'Tis a scratch. 'Tis a scratch. Did Tybalt say that in Romeo and Juliet? Is that a Tybalt line? Because he died. He said 'tis a scratch and then he just died. Someone should have taken him to the ER really quick. Minus 18. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let's see. Iron Axe deals 4 damage. Okay, we're not doing axes. We're not doing magic. Rusty Axe. Reroll me. White bread. You know what? Reroll me. Listen, you may laugh at me just flippantly using these rerolls, but you gotta roll when you gotta roll. I do like the Shinobi Kunai. I'll have to take a look at our supplies as we go to the next one. Because we are getting relatively full here. We don't need the staff. We could get rid of that staff. We're not even like doing this. Can I do that with this? Get the staff out of here. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good now. Because why have the magic? Does that take it out of there? Why is it still here? I think it's out of there now. I think. I don't want to see any blue. What kind of spin was that? Did you see him? He's hooking. Yeah, I think the staff is out of there now. That's good. So yeah, we don't need to even worry about that. It's just a waste of space. It's just in our way. Armor-wise, we have decent armor. Decent armor. So we're actually in a pretty good place, I feel, armor-wise. Could probably use a little bit more health regen. And of course, some more strength and damage. Wooden axe, small buckler. Let's go for some axe. Let's go for some axe meta right now. Maybe we should start building towards that. And actually, that'd be kind of a fun thing to play with next time. If we continue to go through like a strength build, just go axe. Just straight axiom. You know who had a really good marketing campaign? Axe. Remember when Axe commercials first began? You spray a little bit of this spritz and everyone and their mother comes running to you. It's a good campaign. Was this gold that we get from it? Minus 25 damage. Because we need another spin on it. Give me another spin on it. Let's see. Now, alright, one more time. It has to go around one more time before it's ready to hit for that 25. But we ain't gonna get there, so so it's okay. Let's go ahead and get the Shinobi Kunai again. And after this, I feel like we should start working up on some, like, regen for health or armor or something like that. I think that'd be the ticket. Here's our first spin. I really like the mechanics of this. I just noticed that he summoned another guy. I don't like that. Are they just, like, cool, like, friends? Like, okay, they count as one enemy. It made me nervous for a second, like, there's two. And I was like, I don't think we've run into a case where there's been more than one enemy. Had me nervous for a moment. They are stacked with some poison damage. Absolutely stacked. This should be their last life right here. But I do feel like we need to start taking some rewards when it comes to food in the next few. If we get something. Give me some bread. Open chest, we already got a key. Combines another life shard to get 15 plus max HP. It's pretty decent. Deals 8 damage every 2 spins, plus 4 damage for each weapon on cooldown, which we do have quite a bit. Let's go with the life shard, and let's just see if we can remember to collect another one as we move forward. And I know I said it last time on the last gameplay, but the jellyfish... Doesn't he look like you just want to, like... Doesn't his head look like you just want to bite it, and it seems, like, squishy and sweet? Like, you just want to give it a little gnaw? Just a little gnaw in the knob? Like, just seems like you want to just bite him. It just looks tasty. You got shock a little bit. That's alright. That's nothing. Don't judge me. It just looks like it looks like a tasty treat. This magic jellyfish. Lots of poison. Lots of poison. Stack on them. Stack on them. Keep going. Don't stop at 28. Keep on stacking the poison. Our health hasn't been touched yet. I don't know if it's been touched this entire game. Man, look at the big old stacks. The cumulative effects. Lots of ROI on that. Surprised he lasted one more time. But unfortunately, sir, this is the last of it. Bye-bye. Good damage! Woo! Look at the damage we do. There's our other life shard. I mean, we have to take it. As much as I would love to take this, we have to take that. Get our max HP. 100%. 100%. Here's our Hypnotoad. Let's start getting that damage up. We need to start hitting hundreds. We need to start hitting over like at least 75 at minimum when it comes to our damage. At least we got the poison on him. He has some regeneration, but that's whatever. Break through some of his armor. Oh, we're good to go. We're very, very good to go. We got decent damage too. Could use a little bit more strength now that I'm looking at it. Like, quick strength, you know, not the big, great swords and things like that. Those are good. Those are great. I love how they stack. You got 2 more times on that one. But I do need some more quick D on this. I feel like that's next where we're lacking. But we are surviving. We finally got a little damage there, but we are surviving relatively decently. Do we have any health regen items? I don't think we do. No, we don't have any health regen items. We need some bread. We need some... Necesito pan. We need some bread in our buckle as we move forward in this. Otherwise, I don't feel like we're going to even make it to or past the next boss. We'll get through here, fine, but it doesn't bode well for our future. There's your big poison. The frog is croaked. He's croaked his last croak. Yeah, gonna have to reroll for some food or something. I feel like we're not doing magic. Give me the last reroll. Just do it. 8 armor and 2 thorns, huh? If we can't get health, then armor's gonna be the next best thing. Pick your reward. Okay. Minor Rune of Exhaustion applies 5 weakness or a Rune of Venom. We're just gonna venom it up. Why stop there? Let's go ahead. We do have a key. We do have a key. Hear me out and play me safe. Let's just go chest and shop. Chest and shop. Let's just play very safe on this one. Let's look at our symbol. Ooh, Rainbow Quiver. Holds infinite rainbow arrows, each applying a random debuff to the enemy. Man, if we were going bow and arrow, that is a great item. Elven Bow. Consumes all burn stacks from the enemy and deals 3 damage for each. Man. If we can get an arrow or a bow, I guess we can do that. I think that this is just a really good item to use. We'll just have to get a bow at some point. We'll just have to get one. Maybe there's one in the shop that we can...
That top note, that cream, pure vanilla, sweeteners.
Toss it in there. What else you got?
That's a 10.
15 damage resets cooldown of adjacent weapons. That could go so far with our great swords. We don't have the money. Can we sell? Can we sell in here?
No thanks.
Please?
No thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no thanks.
I just dumped the rune out. I just dumped it out. That rune could have gone a long way here. I want to see. There's the bone of the Rainbow Quiver. What debuff? He got bleed. He got bleed. I like it. Let's keep it going. This is going to be a tough one. We just tossed our rune out of there. There's our rainbow again. What else do you get? More burn? Do it. I love it. I love it. Give us more. Give him some more debuffs. Keep on debuffing. Just buff it out. More. Keep on doing it. Toss it in there. Great armor, though. 1 damage we'll take. That's okay. That's nothing. Now we got some shock. Come on. Give me the rainbow again. There it is. There it is. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking decently. That poison is going to start stacking. I think we're going to be okay. Could use a little bit more armor. It's decent. It's decent. It is decent. We're okay. And he has his regen on. Okay. That's okay. We're going to make it through this one. But I am really disappointed that I tossed that rune just to the trash. Like, for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Just flippantly tossed it. You know, didn't hit him for as much damage as I was hoping there. The poison got him a little bit more, but I was hoping that he would have gotten hit a little bit more. So the bow, I know that it's shooting, this is being shot. But how many, does it just do 1 debuff per match? Or per battle? Because he's not getting any other random debuffs down here. Besides the burn. I think that's the only one that that he got. This has 1 more turn. If we spin that 1 more time, we'll be ready to go. Where's our... Oh, we couldn't buy it. Man, that sword that would have taken away the cooldowns, that would have gone so far. I would like to see that. Unless I miss something, that's one thing I would like to see in the shop is selling items. Like, if we could sell some things in there, get some money to kind of almost respec ourselves, that would go a decent way as well. we will be able to survive this particular match. And then look at the poison stack. 78 damage on the poison? Oh! 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 Oh!
You lose. Good day, sir.
That feels good. Broken Blade deals 60 damage, loses 10 damage each attack. It starts off strong, though. Gives 3 damage to agility weapons, adds 2 arrows to all quivers, destroys itself after spin, giving 250 gold. Like, you just get gold, just straight up. I think that this is kind of interesting. Now, after I'm imagining 6 spins, like, it's got nothing. It's just a waste of space, but it's a heavy, quick hitter. But man, I think we're going to survive to the next shop, and I think that we save up. I think that we just roll for gold. There's a shop right there, so it'll take me on this path, because I do want to hit that. Wandering Gnoll. Weakness. Okay. So that's going to be the random one this time. So I think that the Rainbow Quiver, it shoots 1 debuff. It doesn't just stack debuffs. Or maybe it does? Because what do we have that's applying bleed? Unless I'm missing something, I don't believe there's that we have a weapon that's applying bleed, do we? So maybe the Rainbow Quiver does just shoot random things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. What I do know that we're talking about is that we're doing pretty decent though. But I gotta figure out that health regen. Combines with another mana shard. We're not using that. 25 damage every 3 spins. 7 armor. If we can't get health at the moment, we're gonna have to get armor. There's that cactus. There's them What are those cacti called that you walk near them and they just like jump at you? They're called jumping something. Jumping Jehoshaphat's? Is that what they're called? Something. The jumping Johnnies? Leaping Loonies? Hopping Henrys? I was trying to think of another synonym for jumping. Leaping Larrys! That's what they're called. Leaping Larrys. Oh, our gold is good. Gotta go with the Venomous Dagger. I mean, you gotta just keep applying the poison. Take me to the Risen Pharaoh. But our Risen Pharaoh is about to be the Fallen Pharaoh. Because F and P still works, so... F and PH, so it still works even though it's not pure alliteration. It's intonated alliteration, so there you go. Hey, still a little bit sour about throwing the runes away. Just saying, I look up here as we're spinning and winning, and as we're dealing and wheeling, I look up in that empty space and I just say, man, it would have been gone by now because I would have for sure used it on the previous boss, but like it would have gone some way with us, given us some legs. Perhaps gotten us out of there a little bit sooner. But that's okay. We got 1 more spin till our great sword hits. 2 more for the other great sword. So we're just going to have boom. Just boom. Boom. And over again. Just keep on hitting them. Dealing with them. We got a lot of debuffs on us. But we'll be out of here soon enough. So that's okay with me. I really feel like we could be hitting harder though. If I can't go pure archer next time, I think I'd like to try that axe build. Where as long as they're all adjacent to each other, they do like even more damage and stuff like that. I think that might be an interesting kind of build to experiment with and see how that goes. Alright, let's see. Gain 10 gold each spin, destroys itself after 150, deals 10 damage, 1 damage for every 4 armor. Gotta go with the hammer. Gotta go with the hammer. Wild Vulture will take him out. Oh, we gotta go with that hammer. That's Robert's hammer. That's the Baratheon hammer. You gotta go with that. It's a different story, but there was a very, very long time ago when I was a kid. This is a long time ago. We were driving down a road. It was just a local neighborhood road, not fast or anything like that. And there were a bunch of vultures in the road, a ways ahead of us, eating whatever they were eating. And as we approached, there were a few cars ahead of us. Okay, so here's that Shinobi's belt that we are hearing so much about. Stores all Shinobi weapons and deals damage equal to the amount stored. So, will this take them out of our inventory and out of our roll, and just, now they're all in here? But they still get the applied effects? Let's try it. Why not? Let's see what happens. Anyways, as we got closer, one of the other cars ahead of us was approaching these vultures that were in the middle of the road, by the way. And usually the birds would disperse themselves and they'll fly away. But, you know, any sane driver would slow down to give them just a little brief respite and some time to fly away. Or at least move out the way. This driver did slow down, just not as much as perhaps he should have. And at least it is still stacking poisons, so that's good. One of the birds did begin to fly away. But he did not get up. He got up, but that was just due to the inertia and momentum of the car, you know, knocking him. Anyways, he did not survive. I learned a thing about vultures. Not very close to their family or friends, because as soon as he was on the ground lying there, the other vultures just came right back and started you know, it's the circle of life. It's the circle of life. And speaking of the circle of life, I'm just noticing in the midst of telling the story that our circle of life is circling down the drain. I'm just noticing, what happened? What happened that all of a sudden we have like nothing? There's that cloak sword. That's that good stuff. We need health. First thing, I don't care. It's our survival. We have to fold up. There's the other cloak sword. All right, let's look at stuff. Here's the axe. Okay, we're not doing an axe build, but that is such a great idea. Ring of Power gains 1 power each spin. We're not doing that. Boots, chicken. I did say that we need some health items. Should we maybe remove some stuff in here? If we're gonna take something out, what do we want to take out? I want a tight build. I don't want to get rid of armor. The random debuff is good, but is it worth it? I think that we may get rid of the rainbow quiver and the bow. I think that this is actually a good idea. I like them. I do like them, but I think that we need to go further into this direction more than anything else. And give me the chicken. 116 gold. We only have 1 axe, don't we? We only have 1 axe. And it's not a ton of damage. I think that's... Oh, runes. We don't have enough for runes. I think that's the game. I think that's the path we take. Just tighten up our form a little bit. Just tighten up our form. Steak. Okay. Steak is good. Bane Chakram. Deals 6 damage, applies poison equal to damage. Gimme. Once again, I'm going to go as much damage over time as we can. I was about to say, where is the enemy? I forgot that the genie has not quite been rubbed yet. Someone's got to go and rub him. Alright, let's see what he's doing. 59 damage. That's a bit. How much armor are we getting? Not enough. Not enough. We're going to get hit a little bit. That's okay. But that's why we got our chicken. We got our chicken in here. Where's our chicken leg? It's not in there yet. It's okay. It's not in there yet. We don't need it just yet. He's already almost halfway through. And we're not hitting too well or getting too well at defense. There's our chicken. Yum, yum, yum. Mm-hmm. Also, I just noticed that the chicken in the slots, when you take it actually does take a visual cue and remove a bite from it. That's actually good. That's good. I like that. Now it's almost gone now. You got one more use out of that thing. Ooh, that poison's gonna hit him hard. All right, give me one more spin. Let's eat the rest of that chicken. Give us a little health. And now it's good to go. Now he's done. He's way done. There you go. Alright. Genie, you have been appropriately rubbed. Alright. That was a decent one. I like the chicken. I like, you know, going in that direction. Gives 5 armor, 1 for each space below. Reroll me. I'm just thinking survival now. Yeah, I think we have to go steak, right? Let's go steak. Even though that axe, if we were going in that direction. Hey, let's get one of these and not throw them away this time. How about that? Give me the hemorrhage. Let's go easy enemy and then boss me. What did I just say? Boss? What are we, speakers now? Vulture should go down relatively quick. I can't imagine not. And then it's boss time. I'm ready to go. Steak should heal us a little bit, right? Or maybe it did already. I wasn't actually paying attention to the meters there. There you go. All right, there's our heal. It is good to have at least one healing item in the mix. But at this point, I would prefer 2. 3 may be taking a little bit too much space, but there you go. It helps us a little bit, and it'll get us through this last little bit with him. So we're not going into the boss totally off. Here's my thing. This is good. 15 armor each spin. That's good. You can't go wrong with that. Okay. On Ramat. If I remember correctly, this is where we lost last time when we played. Let's see if we can survive Mr. Mott. I am feeling hopeful. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling good. We're 69 to 70. That's not bad. We lose 1 health. Big whoop. But we got to keep on doing that. But we got to keep that going, or else we're in trouble. This shield is really good, though. That's a great move. 92 damage. Work on. Stack that poison. We'll hit. We're good. We're doing it. I would have liked a piece of chicken going into this match, or a little nibble of a steak. But this is good wood. This is good. We can work with this. And our armor is keeping us from. Look at that. Our armor is keeping us from heavy damage. We're still getting some poking through, but I think we are in a decent spot. But I also feel like this is going to be neck and neck. Also, I just have one thing to say. Totally forgot about this. We got to toss that rune in there. I had totally forgotten about that. We should have done that from the very beginning. That was a mistake. I don't know how costly this mistake will be, but it could be a bit costly because his attack is going higher and higher the longer this goes on.
You lose! Good day, sir!
He strikes again. He strikes again. You know what? You can't win them all. You can't win them all. But I do feel like we did a little better this round than the last. We gained some experience out of it. Listen, I feel like that was a decent run. That was much better than the first run of this particular video. But yeah, this is such a fun game. Like I'm very curious to see how this develops and goes further. Like, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Of course, let me know, your thoughts on the game. I hope that you've wishlisted it by now. I know that I'm doing this thing. We're not really starting a new run. Let me bring it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the gameplay. Please, please, please wishlist it down below. Press the like button. It helps support the channel a long way. If you've watched to the end of the video, like if you watched this point, just say hi. Just say something in there. I'm just curious to see who's watching. But regardless, whether it's 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, or more, thank you guys for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.